51, fabulous, and having a better time in life than she ever did, I had the ultimate pleasure of getting personal with the divine Miss M, Bette Midler, none other. She's hoping that her newest movie launches yet another big success. For the divine Miss M, this year has been more than divine. It's been a heck of a ride. You've had a hell of a resurgence, not only with the huge success of First Wives Club, but your live performance in Las Vegas, and now That Old Feeling. Have you made a deal with the devil, or are you just hitting your stride now?
I'll tell you, if this works out, I'm going to be one happy kid. Wouldn't that be something if I had another hit? Ooh, I'd be so excited.
You've got more hair.
I don't think so.
What is it, plugs?
No.
A rug?
No.
Rogaine. Hair clip for men?
I've laid off of your hair.
My hair is perfect.
I think this is funnier than First Wives Club. I laughed hysterically.
I mean, go ahead. Great. I thought it was pretty funny, too.
Well, when you do something like First Wives Club, how much pressure is there on you to come up with another hit? Did it go through your mind like maybe that was lucky, or?
Well, the whole thing is such a crapshoot. Every single picture you make, you never know what the public's going to say.
Is this a big surprise for you?
I didn't expect it to become the kind of social phenomenon that it did. That was unbelievable, and I never had a ride like that.
But now that ride with That Old Feeling is heading in the direction of yet another big success. But for Bette, the long and winding road of her 25-year career has had its bumps. She started out as a singer in the early 70s and made it big as an actress in The Rose a few years later. But in the 80s, she suffered a nervous breakdown and did have a few flop films. Were you really ready to get out of the business?
It seemed at the time that the pictures were getting fewer and farther between, and that the scripts were getting harder and harder to find. And I'm not tied to anything. I've always been the kind of person that looks around and sees how to make the best of what I have. And it seemed like the best thing to do was to get out for a while.
But Bette came back with a vengeance, giving Sexy at 50 Plus a whole new meaning. Actually, you look phenomenal.
I look good. I work at it. I'm working at it.
She's known for working and driving hard, but Bette has mellowed a bit over the years. Directors who have worked with you, Bette, describe you as a driving genius.
Well, the genius part I completely understand. The driving, I don't know where they get that from. Well, I'm not really as driven as I once was. I have done a lot, and when I turned 50, I looked back and I realized that almost everything that I had set out to do, I had accomplished.
Except one thing, raising a family. She's been married to performance artist Martin von Hasselberg for 12 years and had her first daughter, Sophie, before her 40th birthday. How did it change your life?
So everything fell away. Things were no longer as interesting as what was going on in the next room with my daughter.
So what would you say then if you were to be a role model for women today who are getting married later and having children so much later, balancing with the career?
I'll tell you something. It's really, really hard when you're past a certain age to have children. And if that's something that you want to do, you should get started on it right away.